Hello, it's time for another chat time, and guess what we're going to do this month? Here's a hint. You got it, expressions. When you're creating something with a personality, which is what we're doing this month, Personality Plus implies that there's an expression to get a hint at what's going on in that personality. When we make things with faces, viewers are automatically attuned to look at that face. It's how we're wired. And they also want to read what's going on. So if you've got a mannequin face that's staring just straight ahead, it's a little boring, right? There's no interaction there. But if your face is slightly tilted and the eyes are up and it's a little sad, then you've got something going on, and the person who's viewing your piece will interact with it. So that's what we're going to do today, is we're going to take a little look at some quick clay tricks to make the face have the expression you want, from sad to happy to screaming to whatever. So we're going to romp through that. All right, are you ready? Let's play with expression. All right, so I'm just starting with this basic face. I made an oval. I shoved my fingers down in there to make 2 indentations, stuck a couple of glass eyeballs in. These are the larger eyeballs because it's a bit of a bigger face. I wanted to be able to show you clearly some of the stuff we're going to do. Just a little hint, when you're using the glass eyeballs, because they're clear, I put a little ball of white clay behind the spot where the eye was going to go before I shoved the eyes in. That way it won't reflect the color of the clay, it will reflect the light white clay, which will make it look a little nicer. And then I just used a needle tool to make a little mouth indentation. So this is our neutral face. This guy is just saying, yeah, what? So now we want to start giving him some expressions. And what I really wanted you to see is how important eyebrows, eyelids, and mouth are to making a face look the way it ought to. So what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to make some quick little eyelids. If you want eyebrows, that means that you're going to have more intensity of expression. So see what I've got is a little croissant eyelid, and I'm going to put one on each side of his eyes. You can go crazy with underlids and all that kind of stuff. I'm not going to bother with that right now because we're just doing sort of a basic expressions tutorial here. So I'm going to put these on, and this is just going to be in his, again, basic default, I'm fine, how are you, we're all okay here, face. So you notice how I've put them on. And this one, let's see, let's move this one a little bit. He's a little sleepy looking over there. You can kind of see already how much of a difference the way that I place these eyelids is going to make on his expression, right? So right now, like I said, it's just sort of neutral. Maybe he is tired. What do we do there? We just take these little eyelids and we lower them down a little bit more onto the eyeball themselves. See how that makes him look sleepier? He's really tired. If he's really, really super tired, look at putting this down even farther. Man, totally sleepy. He should go to sleep right now, dude. Right? Okay, let's get him back up here. Now he's a little bit more excited now. He's gotten some coffee in him. And look, I'm going to kind of press them uphill a little bit. He's like, oh, this side he's a little sad. Let's fix that. But there we go. Now he's like, okay, what's going on with the day? But he's a little concerned, as you notice, because his mouth is sort of neutral. If we take and tuck the corners of the mouth up, you notice just a little bit of an up. Now he's a little concerned, but kind of excited about his day. I'm going to fix this one. It got a little flat there. Let's fix that. All right, now let's get him really excited and maybe slightly quizzical. I'm putting his eyelids way up here. Now, if we have eyebrows, then this would add even more to the fun. So let's put a little eyebrow in here. That's just going to make it black so we can really see it, little Groucho Marx. See how that emphasizes the lines? He's really like, dudes, what's up? Why did you buy me all these presents? Is it my birthday? See, he's got kind of a like, wow, what's going on? So you see how the eyelids make the expression, but the eyebrows accentuate it, okay? I'm going to take those off for a moment. And let's go back to these lids. All right, so now what other kind of expressions do we want? Right now he's got sort of a neutral, happy, smiley face. If you take these lids off altogether like you saw, he's really wide open and a little bit frightening. So I'm going to put these back. And now I'm going to start making him a little bit more angry. When you start putting the eyelids coming together in the middle, aimed towards the nose, see how this is making him look kind of cranky? Let's get that little angle a little bit better there. What do you think? He's looking, right now he's sort of looking like, I'm getting a bit annoyed. If you really want him to go full on angry, then you're going to make these go really Oh, this is like conquer the world kind of angry. I'm straightening up these little eyelids, and I'm really accentuating the downward V that this is making. And let's put these eyelids in there to kind of re-emphasize that. This, now, right now, because it's halfway smiling, he really does look like he's going to take over the world, a little bit maniacal. So let's get this frowning, and now he's cranky. It's like, post office lost my package again. I had all those great things from Christie's website. Now I can't play with him at all. So see how I've pushed his lid up because he's kind of pouting a little bit, and I've pulled the corners of his mouth down. All right, let's take those away. Now, this same expression here, of this mouth, if I change the eyelids, now see, just like that, he just looks like somebody stepped on him. But now if I put these eyelids curving up, these eyebrows, I'm sorry, eyelids, nope, I said it right, eyelids, if they're curving up a little bit, see how I'm doing this? I'm sort of reforming them because I've smushed them a lot. Now I'm going to make them up, and with that same frowny mouth, he really does look sad now, doesn't he? Now he's concerned. It's like, oh, really? You ate all the pancakes? But I told you I wanted pancakes. I'm really kind of concerned about that. Now this is the really sad, like, I'm so disappointed my puppy decided to live with the neighbors. So I'm going to put these eyebrows on there now to really emphasize the sadness. And the more we downturn his mouth, the sadder he becomes, all right? Now, I don't want too much of a gap in there, so I'm just going to push this here. See how he's got like a big, sad face? And you see what I've done here is I've kind of pushed that lip up again, right? All right, so now you've got a full range of features. What if we want him to go back to looking surprised? Those two eyelids, the way that is, can be the surprise face, but we're going to have to do something about this mouth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of erase everything we've done so far. So I'm using my tool, and I'm just kind of putting him back to neutral, and then we're going to draw another mouth on him. So let's smooth that down, tools and fingers. Okay, so there he's got nothing going on. Now we want him to be surprised, right? So let's just do this and make kind of a ooh face, like, oh no, what's going on? Oh, I'm really kind of like, oh my gosh, oh! See that? So basically you can look at the front of the mirror and see what kind of faces you make and then duplicate them in the clay to kind of give your expression. If he's like surprised but also now feeling a little sad about it, you can do that same thing. This is kind of like, oh, really? Darn it. So you see how each time we change the features, we're getting slightly different look on him, okay? Well, let's put him back to something a little less sad. We want to end with a happy note, right? And this is a very happy, smiley man. He just found out that he won the lottery. So we're going to keep his eyes up there because he's a bit surprised. We're going to give him a really big mouth, right? And I'm going to pull this down and give him a big, wide open yell. So lift that top lip up, pull that bottom lip down, and he's going to say, guys, come here. You'll never guess what happened. Now, he has a little bit of a sad face, right? So let's make it happy again by changing those eyelids. So there he's got to happy. He's very excited because he won the lottery. So those eyelids are going to be way up high. And his eyebrows are going to be higher still. So make those little croissants again. Stick that back where it goes. And eyes up here, eyebrows up here. Hey, you guys! And the bigger his mouth opens, the more happy he is about it. Now, obviously, I would clean it up in there a little bit, make it nice, and, you know, maybe he's needs a little tongue. So let's stick a little tongue in there, too, because you know, sometimes that happens. There's a little bloop, and we'll stick that like this. And now he's singing, la la la, I won the lottery. All right, so there's some expressions. Does that give you some fun to play with? Now, this is sort of a Muppet-like face. Obviously, you can make this as detailed as you like by putting in additional features, but this gives you just a nice little tutorial of how to tweak very simple body parts, facial parts, to make expressions. All right, go have some fun. Okay, so that gives you some basics, right? Now you see sort of the ways of putting the various features to make what you want. But I'll leave you with one other thought. One of the best ways to create the expression you want is with either a mirror or a selfie. on your phone. Take a picture of or look at in the mirror your face with the expression that you want. How do your eyebrows go? What's your mouth doing? Maybe you can sketch, or if you've got the photo, then you can look at that and try to reproduce the way the muscles in your face are going so that your piece looks similar. All right? Expression makes all the difference. That really makes a piece come alive. So this month, let's put a little personality plus in the things that you create, and I will look forward to seeing them. Have fun. Happy creating.